Today, me and my dad are getting dropped off at the most extreme fat camp in America. For the next 3 weeks, we're living inside this facility, doing insane workouts, undergoing advanced testing, and eating perfectly calculated meals to transform our bodies. In this video, we'll be tested, tracked, and pushed harder than ever before. And whoever makes the biggest transformation wins. And the loser faces an extreme punishment. Now, before we get into our first round of testing, I want to show you guys where we will be staying. And this is not what I expected when I heard fat camp. This is a live-in fitness retreat, a fully livable training facility in Arizona where people commit weeks of their life to structured training and discipline. Here, you're living in an actual house. We're talking bedrooms, big TV, and nice bathrooms. This gym is easily one of the biggest gyms I've seen, and they have every type of equipment and every single style of training all set up so that there's no way to hide from the work. And it's not just our gym. This facility is located right next to a mountain, so there is full access to beautiful hikes for conditioning and nonstop movement. But now that we've seen where we will be living and training, it's time to go into our first round of testing.
You're just gonna stand on there, it's gonna do a 360 spin, and it's gonna scan your whole body in like claymation.
This 3D body scan uses multiple cameras to build a precise 3D model of your body. It tracks body fat percentage, muscle mass, and measurements, so you can see progress beyond just the scale.
The biggest goal behind this whole thing is for me to get my dad to be as healthy as possible, but also in turn get myself as healthy as possible, because I want to live a really long life with my dad. And I feel like the best way to do that is, it's not just living, but it's living with energy and like passion. And I feel like the best way to do that is to be healthy and to be fit. So him and I have pretty much started this whole YouTube channel with the mission of hitting 11% body fat, which for a guy, that's like as peak as you can go without it getting too like detrimental to your health. Like once you start dropping under that, things get a little bit crazy, hard to maintain. But I just want to go on fun adventures with my dad. I want to enjoy life with him. And now that I'm older, I have these opportunities to do it.
For the next 3 weeks, Austin and I are going to a fat camp. We're going to work together because right now we're at the worst weight we've ever been in our life. So there's going to be some friendly competition. We're going to work against each other, competition, and for each other, so we can meet our goal of who can lose the most weight.
And now it's time for us to head into one of our most difficult tests, which is the hydrostatic body fat test. Hydrostatic testing measures body fat by submerging you in water and comparing your underwater weight to your normal weight. This is one of the most accurate ways to measure body fat. It's also one of the most difficult if you're not the best at holding your breath.
So whenever you're ready, you blow out your air. I would blow out as much as you can above the water, and then go in the last couple bubbles. Go in. Hard, tight squeeze, blow. There's just a little bit of air in there.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, so you put, okay.
So I could see it was pretty good.
But even if I have even one little piece left.
You gotta go, you gotta force it.
Okay.
One, two, 5, 6. Oh my God, that was hard. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just stop this.
Now that we finished our hydrostatic testing, we're moving on to the RMR testing to figure out our resting metabolic rate. It basically measures how many calories your body burns doing absolutely nothing, just laying still and breathing. They track your oxygen and breathing to calculate it. So instead of guessing your calories, they know exactly what your body needs. And now it's time to meet the chef and enjoy our first meal of many.
What's your name? Jason. Jason, pleasure to meet you.
Austin, good to meet you.
Jason explained to us in detail what we'd be eating, and guys, these meals already look amazing.
Okay, first meal of the chef. What do you think so far?
First bite.
Chicken breast looks moist.
That's good. If the meals are like this all the time, I could easily do this. That was really good.
Food, the mix, really good.
And after our delicious first meal, they started us off with some more testing and IV hydration before we began our training to make sure our bodies were ready for what was coming. All right, so now we go back to training. We saw the house, we did the tour of everything, and now it's time for our first workout. And they threw us straight into boxing for our first workout. I want to sit down right now, but every calorie counts to burn as much as I can. I have to stand up as much as I can. Probably shouldn't even be in front of the fan because I'm probably burning less calories in it. And it was nonstop. Cardio, control, constant movement. No easing into all of this.
Schedule for tomorrow, guys, 5 a.m. pick up for the hike. Then we're going to do a 5:45 arrive at the trailhead.
That's in the morning?
In the morning.
Got it.
Not to be confused with PM, just make sure.
Yeah, so we realized that we really have our work cut out for us here, and every day is going to get more and more intense. So we mapped out what our daily schedule was going to be and then headed to receive our dinner from chef.
We have street tacos tonight. So unfortunately for you, Rob, I have to only, because the night, these consider the nightshades in there, so I have avocado here for
I love
you.
it.
I gave you a regular kind of like a pineapple pico instead of the full pico with the tomato and all that stuff.
Thank you, Chef, for being so good to me.
So instead of the second snack, you guys get a second dinner.
Oh, awesome.
So this will keep you until the morning. So probably eat this, and then 3 hours later, around 9 o'clock.
Is that the same filling as that?
Yeah, same filling. It's quinoa on the bottom though.
Love it.
I love putting lime on my tacos. Perfect amount too.
Let's get those calories in. Anytime you have a chef making it, you know it's going to be insane. But see, if I get food like this every single day, I'm not going to want to leave. This makes losing weight easy. Pretty good. It's really good. All right, guys. It's the end of day one, the first night I'm sleeping in the house. Today was fun, but it was easy, I would say. But actually sleeping in the house, tomorrow we have to wake up for a hike at 4 a.m. The earliest I've ever done a workout in the past, I don't know how many years since I woke up at 4 a.m. for a workout. But I'm going to give him my all because I want to beat my dad. If this is hard for me, I know it's really hard for my dad. So if I just keep going all out, I should be able to beat him. We're out. Good night. Night one. All right, guys, so it's day 2 right now. Waking up for the hike. I didn't get that much sleep. I'm not really used to waking up this early. In theory, it all sounded really fun like the day before, but once you're actually waking up, before even the chickens are up and the roosters are doing what the roosters do, it's tough. It's tough once it becomes real. But I think everyone in the house should be getting ready right now. So we're gonna go out. I think my dad just woke up. Like I mentioned, this is extremely early for both of us to be doing a workout, but now we have a designated trail that we have to hike and complete before breakfast. And guys, this was a struggle to say the least.
I think you'd see more people here, huh?
5?
Austin's doing this on purpose, just so you know, so you can have it. Wait.
Told you.
No. Again?
LOL.
Come on, Austin. I think you need to double knot your shoes.
I like the brakes. Now we gotta go all the way back.
I'm taking an Uber, dude.
I'm tired.
We're working our way up Devil's Knot right now.
Which
I can
is
see.
the first hour and a half. So it means we have 5 more hours and 30 minutes of working out today. I want to go home now. Although this was tough, it was nice to get outside and active to start our day. 719 calories by 750.
And that was a good hike, right? 10,000 steps in.
Your shirt sweats in a trippy way. It makes a V.
At least I sweat. I think you got that mixed up. I'm supposed to get the more. Remember?
Dreaming. I
have
need
more
the
lean
protein.
mass than you.
You gotta lose more lean mass than me.
Chef, what are you doing over here?
I know. Well, because you're restricted to certain things that you
Chef,
can have in there, so.
I'm VIP, chef.
Yeah, you got more of the carnivore.
Oh yeah, wait, you got that.
Okay, chef. All right, then I'm okay.
All right, right, we just got back to the facility. Day 2, we're about to start our second workout of the day. After the hike, after breakfast. I'm exhausted, but it's mobility training first for an hour and 30. Then we get into a lift, and then we have a private training session, a couple more workouts. So I've been drinking a lot of water, and I'm just trying to get through this day. This workout was the first time we really got to be surrounded by all the other people that decided to join the camp to transform their lives. It's really motivating to be working alongside others who have committed to working hard every single day, and it makes giving up that much harder.
And it just doesn't end. It's rough. The thing is, though, at least here, you can kind of pace it out and get your breath back. But I can tell you, after all that ab workout, for what, 8 minutes at least? Man, I'm hurting. I gotta get some protein in, man. I'm not gonna make it. Coach would be very upset with me. I'm supposed to do this 4 times a day, included with my meals, and I can understand why now.
After a hard day's work at camp, we're rewarded with an electrolyte popsicle. This stuff's gold around here. I almost want to save it because I feel like I could trade it for just about anything, but I don't have the willpower in me yet. I'm gonna eat it.
The chicken is very moist. I mean, if you could see, it's wonderful. I hate it when chicken's overcooked. This guy seems to be dead on. Carrots are like glazed, and they have like a sweet glaze to them, so it's really, really good. But they said I don't add sugar, but it tastes very sweet.
We ended day 2 on a sunset hike and a good understanding of what our lives are going to look like for the next few weeks. At this point, we're all in. We're fully committed and hoping that we have what it takes to truly make a change by the end of this.
Good morning, week 2. Today we're gonna have a really simple day where we're gonna go do some testing right now. I think I'm gonna do a 3D body scan, and then from there I'm gonna do, they're gonna check my weight.
So this is going to be our Staiku scan. We do this every week. It's to weigh you and take your measurements. We use this to kind of track your progress, and then after this you're gonna do your hydrostatic, and that's gonna tell you how much fat you lost and lean muscle you gained.
So the hydrostatic is the one where I get dunked in the water,
yes,
and I go underwater.
Yes, this is simply for your weight on the scale and your body measurements. All right, so you are down to 205. You lost 6 pounds. Oh yeah.
First, I would like you to completely submerge under getting your hair wet. I just want all the air bubbles out of your clothes and your hair. Okay, perfect. Okay.
Beautiful.
Yep. Five, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6. That was good. Okay.
Austin just finished his second dunk. It was amazing. Compared to the first dunk to the second, it is a completely different person. The breathing, the control he has in his movements is just phenomenal. It's awesome to see. You guys are gonna see great results. This on your chest. This is gonna be reading your heart rate throughout the entire test. Cool. Now instead of putting it straight center, I want it a little bit off center so it's registering with your heart. So you're gonna put that under your shirt, strap around the back, and that way we can track that heart rate when we're doing the tests.
We're now a week into our fat camp journey, which means that we have to do some retests to make sure that our workouts are adjusting properly alongside our improvements.
5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Very good. You can hop on the side.
Now we finished the VO2 max, we'll know exactly where my heart rate needs to be at to burn the most efficient amount of calories.
Alright, so we got yogurt here.
Yeah.
Are we eating yogurt?
So we have yogurt here. Yogurt, actually Greek yogurt is a superfood. So anytime we eat Greek yogurt, it's powdered with protein. So I use the Oikos brand. I feel like they're great. They got a good amount of protein in there. What I have here is 35 grams of protein. 35 carbohydrates is from the granola, from the berries, and then from what is actually in the yogurt itself.
How long have you been working here?
Almost 5 years now.
What's the biggest transformation you've ever seen from someone?
So we've had some people lose like 25 pounds in 1 week.
25 in a week?
Yes, he was a big man.
Dang.
So big man, he was a football player, an ex-football player, and he lost almost 25 pounds.
Was he excited?
In 1 week, yeah.
Could you believe that?
And probably not at first, but he worked really hard. So the harder you work, the more you follow our system, the results are amazing. You can do it. Just follow the steps by Eric and eat the right amount of food at the right amount of times. Just believe in the system, because the system does work.
Awesome. Thanks, Chef.
You're welcome.
No, I gotta read that though.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
We have 1 hour of this. We just had to start off with 100 crunches, run to that wall, then I had to do 90 hip thrusts, run to that wall, then I had to do 80 of these things. This might be our hardest workout yet. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this.
Let's go. We got this. Let's go. Let's go.
And slowly, one by one, everyone left the gym until we were the only ones left. It seems like the goal is to keep your heart rate always elevated, so you're always burning.
12,000. Yeah, your stuff is off, dude. That's 25%.
All right, last meal of the day. Everything's cooked so perfectly. They're like this salmon right now. Probably some of the best I've had.
So the reason why I'm here is because, I've had this challenge all my life where it's been like a yo-yo with my weight. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. Years at a time where I'm doing really good, but then I'll get triggered and then I lose it and I'll go back. And, it comes from the way I grew up. The biggest thing that happened to me when I was a kid is that I was starved as a kid, not just once or twice. Like there was times where I didn't eat 5 days straight, and then there's other times where we never had food in the house, and I always had to eat it from my friends' houses. So I'd always go and they'd give me their leftovers as a kid. So for me, food equaled love, and I really, really battled with that, and I had to get into myself and really get into that pain and let it go, and really sit into it before I could come here and say, okay, I've really nurtured that place. I have taken care of myself, and I'm ready now from a nurturing place, from a healing, to now take care of the other part, which is the diet. I learned from my father. My father grew up in the Depression. He was a lot older. He didn't have food as a kid, so it was always like we were in this fight or flight. When food came, when he went shopping, we would eat it, and then it was gone, and then we'd wait until the end of the week, food would come, and that's how we were raised. And so in my reality, that's all I ever knew. I never knew what it was like. I didn't have a mother around, so I didn't know what it was like to eat 3 meals a day at the dinner table with the family. My father was always working, so it was like we were on our own. Everyone fended for themselves, my brother and I. So this is one of these situations because my lack of knowledge on how to eat properly and grew up in such a way where I wasn't nourished in a proper way. I pass that on to my children. This whole piece here, instead of having this passed down after generation after generation after generation, this is about creating change. Buck stops here with my family. I'm changing my strategy on my entire approach on how I eat, on how I live my life, how to put myself number one. Working is not important in my health, putting me first. And from that place to create this change and be the role model for my children and change our lives and do that for others and be a role model for others. And that's why I'm here.
It's 6 a.m. and we're about to do our daily hike, but today's different because Lucas just messaged us that there's a special reward at the end of this hike. We don't know what it is, but he said a ref's coming in about 10 minutes to explain the challenge to us. So, excessive heat warning. This is gonna be tough.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, so my dad and I have different strategies. He just ran as fast as he could since the beginning, and he's gonna burn a lot of energy. I've seen this mountain before, and if you run on this, you'll be exhausted. I'm gonna take it slow up this very first part, and then once I get to the middle area, that's where I'm gonna pass him.
Halfway point, I got this.
All right, our winner is Austin. All right, Austin. So I just got a call from Lucas, and your mystery gift is actually at the very top up there.
Oh, this is cool. My gift's a treasure chest. What our prize is? Skates. What does that mean? Skates. Dear Austin, meet at these coordinates tomorrow at 9:05 p.m. Signed, Lucas. 9:05 is kind of late, assuming we have to wake up at 6 a.m., but I'm here for it. And guys, before we get to the surprise, make sure you watch until the end to find out who wins the weight loss competition and who will be facing the extreme punishment. But now it's time for the surprise. All right, so this is where the coordinates led us. How did nostalgic? I used to come to this place all the time. That was like 15 years ago.
Austin, you made it. These are for you. These are your skates.
Oh, so when you said skates, you actually meant physical
Yes,
skates?
I meant physical ice skates. These are for you. We got to get you ready because we got to skate in a couple minutes.
What size am I?
You're a 9.5.
How do they know this stuff? I used to play hockey all the time when I was a kid. Played for probably 8 years, from 10 to 18. But I haven't touched it in 10 years. So I'm being reunited with my people right now. It's a thoughtful gift.
Austin, how was your reward?
That was the most exhausting, yet exhilarating reward I've had in a minute. I was sick. I can't believe you made me work out to get a reward. And then my reward was more working out.
See, isn't it funny how it works like that sometimes?
Yeah, it is. So you think the day ends up fine?
Exactly. Alrighty, so gentlemen, for our next challenge, we're gonna be using 25-pound dumbbells for our wall sits. When you're doing this, I want you to sitting at a 90-degree angle, lifting those toes, making sure you're getting a nice controlled breath the entire time. Are you guys ready?
I'm sick of running, so
All right,
I'll take the win on this one.
On your mark, get set and go. Drop those legs, perfect 90-degree angle. There you go. Austin, get a tiny bit lower. And gentlemen, I want both of you guys lifting those toes.
Mine are up. Mine are up.
Yeah.
How you doing over there?
I'm doing pretty good.
It's okay to give up.
I was trying to meditate, but you were messing that one up.
So it's easier for you? Yeah, you're gonna have to have my voice in your head. Not letting you take it out.
You are 1 minute in.
Is this a record?
Yeah, this is a record. 1 minute. We got 130 seconds in. They're going strong. Rob's kicking ass. He's meditating. He's ready to go. Austin looks like he's about to pass out. We're doing great. No, come on. Austin, you gotta keep going. There, we gotta get to at least 2 minutes.
Let's keep going.
How many seconds? How many seconds?
You got 10 more seconds to 2 minutes.
I'm at least hitting 2 minutes.
You got 2 minutes. Oh. All right, Rob, you are the winner. Congratulations.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm going.
Getting those results.
Gloating's not cool.
All right, Rob, since you won, we have a very special gift for you. You know, we've been talking about how you've been working so hard and you've been pushing yourself, and that support that you need when you're doing that stuff, you've been really killing it. So we got a very special prize for you. I'm gonna go get it right now.
Let's go,
Close your eyes. We're gonna get it all set for you. All right, Rob, your very special prize is here. Open your eyes in 3, 2. And Jasmine! Oh my gosh, I haven't seen her in a week. I miss you, baby. Yes, Jasmine.
Do I get her for the rest of the time?
Yeah, you get her for the rest of your stay.
No way.
Stay with you.
She's allowed in my room?
Yes.
Oh, yay. Such a good girl. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Oh, yes. Okay, right like that.
We're now in the third and final week of the challenge. The work done during this week is some of the most important in order to make sure that we reach our goals. So we locked in and maintained our routines.
What do you guys think about trying to keep pace with the music? Pick upbeat music for a reason.
Yeah, just like they do with the Instagram videos I always see.
It's the final day. We finally finished camp. I feel mentally exhausted, mentally wore down, but for some reason, I also feel like I'm in the best shape I've ever been. Never, ever worked 7 hours a day in my life, but I feel good right now. And this is a scary moment because we're about to go get tested right now. This is where we find out how much weight we lost and we find out who the winner is.
All right, awesome. Let's get you in the dunk tank.
Blow it out. There you go. Nice. Very good.
All right, Rob, it's time for your last dunk.
Let's go. Let's go.
There we go. It's time to get it all done.
Let's do this.
Nice, there you go. Nice, very good.
All right, guys, I'm excited. The results are in, and they are freaking fantastic.
I hope so.
Okay. Honestly, to be honest, though, it was amazing having you guys here. But this is why we do this. We get to see the results, and your results are insane. They're absolutely ridiculously amazing.
Better than his.
Who's better than who, right?
Who won it?
Okay, Rob, in terms of body fat percentage, who do you think took it? You or Austin? Okay, body fat percentage. Austin did 6.22% body fat in less than 2 weeks.
6.22. So what does that mean?
6.22.
It's a home run.
So pretty much it means that he lost about 20% of his total fat on his entire body. And of his available body, he lost about 33%. You guys know I've been talking about lean mass. That's all I talk about, right? Rob had 3.45 pounds of lean mass. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But Austin did 3.53.
See, I'll get my ass
So Austin, too. Here's the thing: it's so close. It's like one's ridiculously amazing and the other one's ridiculously amazing.
He won!
But he won.
It's not so close, you win and lose.
But fat mass. Some may say this is the granddaddy of them all. Like fat mass. How much pure fat did you take off your body? Rob did 14.45 pounds in 2 weeks of pure fat.
I mean, I'll take it. Regardless of what happens, I'll take it all
I was
day
on a
long.
winning streak.
I mean, come on.
I love it. Austin did 13.53. So it's like he took the big category and you took the be motivated by these guys because they're animals.
Since it was a tie based on the weight loss metric, we will both be facing the extreme punishment.
All right, let's get that first bag of ice in there for him. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right.
We're dumping it in. He's in there. Oh, yeah.
All right, start the timer.
All right, the timer is starting. Here we go.
Next right.
There you go. Yeah.
Love you. Couple pieces in here.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, you can't be skimping them on the ice. All right, that's 30 seconds down. Get the next bag. Here we go.
Sorry, buddy.
I just want 55. I'm done.
55 seconds. There you go. All right, perfect. That is exactly 1 minute on the dot.
Good luck.
All right, Rob, you're up next. Here we go.
Oh my God, on with it. Come on now.
All right, start pouring that ice. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Get in there.
I got this.
There you go. Look at that. Cover him. He's getting cocky.
Cover him.
There we go.
He seems very at peace, very zen. A little too zen for my liking. What's he at right now?
We're at 30 seconds.
I am cramping up in here. Oh, yeah.
We gotta.
There you go.
You gotta get out within 10 seconds.
All right, you got 20 seconds to beat Austin. Here we go.
Mind to steal.
Seconds. Come on, buddy.
There you go. And 10,
It's not losing.
9, 8, 7, 6,
It moves
5,
eyes really well.
4, 3, 2, 1, and you beat Austin. There you go. Look at that.
I got some chef protein cheesecake. I won the challenge. Yum.